Welcome into Soccer Night in Texas. The Dynamo 0-2-2 in their last 4 outings, currently tied with Columbus for the final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference, taking on Real Salt Lake, coming off a weekend win over DC United and only 7 points back of San Jose for the Supporter Shield title.
4 changes for head coach Jason Kreis. Chris Schuler starts at left back after missing the last 4 months. Johnny Steele at left midfield. Yordani Alvarez is the holding player up top. News is Ricardo Clark will start as a central defender. Brad Davis on that left-hand side. Colin Clark on the right. Kalen Carr gets a start up top on the right, and then Matt Conji.
Real Salt Lake in the claret, Houston Dynamo in the orange. Game on here at BBVA Compass Stadium. Your referee tonight, Ismail Elfath. Keep an eye on that. He's only been involved in 6 games as a referee. He gave out 4 reds and 3 penalty kicks. So a referee who might have a little influence, potentially 2 guys that will have to be marked and watched very closely here tonight. Morales now. Good ball. Offside flag is not up. Espindola is in. Espindola to make it 1. Save Tally Hall. And Hall will come out, run through one of his defenders. Ball still loose. Player down is Bobby Boswell.
Now Fabian Espindola is kept onside. Gets in behind the defense. Recovery run from Ricardo Clark. And unfortunately for Fabian, it falls on his less preferred right foot. Tries to go far post. Tally Hall gets a touch. Comes bundling through. And what a great reaction from Kofi Sarkodie.
Came to the stadium tonight. You didn't expect Sarkodie. We'll get back to that in a minute. Here is Conji. He squares it to Broom. Broom got clipped up. We're going to the penalty spot. And this is the moment that may change this night. His legs got clipped.
Well, we talked about this at the start of the match. Ismail Elfath, his 6th game in Major League Soccer. He's handed out 4 red cards, pointed to the spot on 3 occasions in just 5 matches, and watch Schuler. He got caught with his arm extended. Now Will Bruin knows. Contact in the box, he's going to force the referee to make a decision.
From the spot against one of the best in stopping penalties, Nick Raimondo. Davis. Raimondo's better. He saved it at the near post. He's kept Real Salt Lake alive here. A rarity. You don't see Brad Davis miss from the penalty spot often. Nick Raimondo has come up with a huge play for Real Salt Lake. The veteran at 33 years of age, denying another veteran.
Well, not too often do you see Brad Davis miss from the spot. Short step up, Nick Raimondo guesses the right way, slaps it down, 2 hands, ball plays wide. What a huge, huge play by Nick Raimondo.
Morales to take the corner now. Clark is marking Espindola. To the penalty spot it goes. It's headed down. What a save from Hall. He robbed Nat Borchers. Borchers looking to the sky, looking for answers. Tally Hall equaling Nick Raimondo with a big save. Goalkeepers now becoming the stars of this night.
2 players quietly amassing 10 shutouts on the season. Watch this save by Tally Hall. All 6'5". Watch his reaction on the header from Borchers. Snap, bouncing. That's incredible. They always tell you as a young player, you get the opportunity to head a ball on goal, bounce it at the goalkeeper, make it difficult, that he has to read not only the header itself, but the reaction coming off the surface. What an incredible save by Tally Hall.
Clark, could he be the hero? Corey Ash, they got players in the box now if they can get it over. They've got players at the back post, save again, Raimondo! He robbed Will Broom. Nick Raimondo is earning points by coming up with huge saves here at BBVA Compass Stadium. He denies the dancing bear, Will Broom.
Well, much like the opportunity from Brad Davis at the spot, you got to think Will Broom completely unmarked at the back post, free header. He's going to find the back of the net, gets inside net, Grabavoy, and another fantastic save by Nick Raimondo.
Mountain America's save of the game for Real Salt Lake is Nick Raimondo here on Will Bruin. There's Javier Morales.
And you can see how many orange jerseys there are. Houston not afraid to just park the bus in front of
Grabavoy may be in. Net Grabavoy to make it 1 save, Tally Hall. It is a night of goalkeepers here. There is no doubt about it now. One end it's Nick Rimando, on this end it's Tally Hall.
A third big save for Tally Hall. Great ball from Luis Gil, touched on by Belfili. Grabavoy, goal at his mercy, and that's just size. Pure size from Tally Hall, laying down, staying as big as possible for as long as possible. And as Grabavoy goes for the finish, what a huge, huge save for Tally Hall.
Camargo. Ramondo's come off his line. He has dumped Kanji. They're going to the penalty spot again. This is hard to believe. He made contact with Kanji. Kanji went down. Ramondo's going to have to try and save another penalty kick. And this time, it won't be Brad Davis. It looks like Colin Clark is grabbing the ball.
Well, Nick Rimando comes flying off his line, and Kanji does a good job trying to bring that ball down. The big question for Real Salt Lake, once again, you can't allow a player to get in behind your defense with a ball whipped in uncontested. Nick Rimando tries to come off his line, barrels over Kanji from behind, and now it's Brad Davis versus Nick Rimando 2.0.
Colin Clark against Nick Rimando. Maybe 3 points. It is 3 points. Colin Clark drives it home. A season that has been difficult for him. He has run up the tunnel here at BBVA Compass Stadium. And Houston may have to come back out here and finish this game. But that is a unique celebration. And this is going to be a bitter pill for Real Salt Lake to swallow here. This one may hurt 3 times as much.
Well, from Colin Clark, he saw that Brad Davis had elected to go to Nicky Rimando's left-hand side. Mind games begin. Do I go to Nicky Rimando's right? Do I stay with going left? He goes right down the middle, and he absolutely laces it. Hits all of it.
Pure power.
And the way he approaches it, you think for a split second he's going to go to Rimando's left. He goes right down the middle, makes no mistake about it.
Started the year as being in the real mix of playing time, has not been playing as much as of late. Real Salt Lake need to get it forward. And that's it. Houston steal the 3 points. It's over.
And Real Salt Lake's coaching staff is going absolutely berserk, with the exception of that man, Jason Price. They're asking, look at the clock, 95-31. They felt that whistle should have been blown before that last ball was served in the box, before Nicky Rimando came off his line.